Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Charlie Werner, the tight end, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
What we agreed to. That's what we did. No, nigga, we had the whole conversation.
His first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case.
How much is it gonna cost?
First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That touchdown, Cardinals. A.J. Green taking it goal line to goal line.
That's what we were at. So what you didn't get with the 23?
Cardinals get a bit closer. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Gallman will run it. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down. They do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Murray. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down.
Oh, shit. I wasn't expecting that. She cursing it out.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through.
So get down with everything.
A 3-yard gain.
What? You want 3 yards?
And this is going to be caught. And
you want to confuse the nigga?
Way down to the 9. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinators...
So what happened in the party?
Trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. On the run is Conner. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is into the end zone.
Who's jumping? I'm not jumping.
Arizona. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. What was once a really comfortable lead is not so comfortable anymore. Down to a 2-score game after they've seen a pair of touchdowns go against them on those last 2 drives.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to get off of autopilot right now, okay? Get back to what was working for them earlier.
We didn't jump free before that.
Understand that they still have a 2-score lead, so it's not dire, but at the same time, okay, guys, let's mash the gas. Let's get going again. Let's have some fun.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2.
That's a 28 or 2 up.
They'll get a couple yards on that one. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
You gotta, don't they need a lift before that jab?
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
Yes.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on the offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't
score. Get the 28 then. What come with the 28? Like, what's the pros?
First down by Mostert, going to wind up losing yardage there as he stopped for officially a loss of 2.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On second down, Mostert.
Ain't jumping nowhere. And I know you're looking at.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Whew.
In 1 hour.
Now on 3rd and long,
I ain't worried about other people cheering.
Got his target, Samuel.
You gonna buy your own party field?
49ers first down.
I know you are.
Get the 3rd down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. On 1st
That's
and
an hour
10,
long
it's
at a time.
Mostert. And he's going to get
I just
this
thought
down
about it.
near the 20-yard line.
That's if they jump.
Good
So how did it go?
35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Hold on, pal.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is incomplete. So the victory here for San Francisco. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football, where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now,
How you doing? I'll let you tomorrow.
Wait, you want to pick?